Souls enslaved by his might, bound to corpses lost in night. Anyway, since school season is starting, Dr. Heils is here to give you tips on how to properly budget the money you worked hard for, just to be able to give your children a better future. Let's start with the important items: uniform €10, shoes €25 if synthetic, €75 if leather, bag €45, notebook €0.5 if from the supermarket, or Death Note €5.3 if from the black market. Powder to avoid oil and look like a vampire gel. Ask for €0.3 to look like you are from a Korean drama. While the stew in the canteen costs €30, €35 if it tastes like boiled socks. Of course, it's cheaper for the moms in today's episode of Heils Funeral Tips, because you worked hard to provide an education for your children. Call of Duty Warzone or Dota 2 to sharpen their minds. €5 per hours at the internet cafe. Billiards per pool, €3 per game. Video horse racing, €10, you can win €100, or €1, you can win €9. A wide drink for them to relax, €29. Cigarettes, €7 per pack, if asking €2.6. If you feel like going to the mall, it's free, but if you watch a movie, €5, €3.5 for 3D. For arcade games, €0.5 per token. Of course, lessons are stressful, so you need a drink for the guys, and since you are in your guy phase, you load up when texting your crushes, €60. Or if you are short, €30. Oh my, in these times, you have to be smart. Every cent you spend should be worth it, because it's the product of your sacrifice. And since you have many loved ones, motel €87 to €120. Or if they're looking for a different kind of thrill, joining a gang costs €16 to help develop your children's social skills. Also, factor in the expenses if they end up in Heils Hospital for first aid and medicine, or for bail at the police station in case there's a brawl if things really get out of hand. If you are really into a different kind of trip, marijuana €69 per pack. Drugs €100 at the lowest, so you are always full, but if it's too expensive, just find €14 from your buddy so you can both pitch in for €69 each. But if that's still too much, just go for crushed rosemary and farina O0 instead, €2.3 to €3.3, and that's it. Mommies, we hope our back to school budgeting tips have been helpful to you, because it's important to take care of little Junior and his education. But remember, the youth are truly the hope of our nation.
Ride and watch hentai all the time with my soul is tormented by a succubus. Call assist, pencil dripping from the way I spit. Fell in love with this.